I have Sanjeev Narayan. Sanjeev Narayan is from Prague TV in Assam. He's joining us live on the broadcast, a member of the National Broadcasters Federation, NBF. Mr. Srikandan, also a member of the NBF, who's the MD of Flowers TV. That's Srikandan Nair. Thank you, Mr. Nair, for joining us live. And Anil Singh of TV5 also joining us on the broadcast, member of the NBF. Sanjeev, can you hear me? If you can hear me, Sanjeev, I'll come across to you first. Saw your response yesterday and the detailed statement. Sanjeev, are you getting my audio? Okay, I don't think he's getting our audio. Okay, let me first start with Anil Singh. Anil Singh, can you hear me?
I can hear you, please.
Anil Singh?
Yeah, I can hear you, please.
So, yesterday, you've been witness to what's been happening in the case of Republic TV, and we've seen something similar happen with OTV in Odisha. OTV is also a member of the NBF. And the manner in which Vikas was picked up yesterday, and these fake cases are piling up, and these fake charges, what is your response and what is the response of the NBF? The members of the NBF, we had the industry members join us on Republic and talk about how shocked they are at how, CEOs can be picked up, senior media professionals can be targeted and hounded. Organizations, media organizations, Anil, hounded beyond belief.
Yeah, see, one side we are talking about ease of doing business, and the other side we are seeing these kind of actions being taken by this authority. It's very disturbing. We would like to present India as a country which is very much feasible, viable, and friendly to the businesses. But then the kind of actions what we are seeing on ground, it's not matching with what we are promising. Let me just be very clear in this fact. For the TRP scam, all our broadcasters, we have signed end users license agreement with BARC. And once we sign end user license with BARC, we have a code to be followed as per the agreement. And the code suggests that in case if there is a doubt that somebody is trying to influence the rating, there is a disciplinary council which is supposed to come into action. And once the disciplinary committee comes in action, which is headed by a honorable judge of High Court or Supreme Court, there is a process, there is a remedy where broadcaster can be penalized monetarily, or he can be put on watch list, or the channel itself can be barred from the rating itself. So once this whole process is agreed by the rating agency BARC and with the broadcasters, I don't see any reason why some other authority has to come into action and arrest somebody else. The whole process is being hijacked into a different forum altogether.
Yeah. And Anil, all of yesterday, we've been discussing it in detail. And let me go across to, Sanjeev on that note. Sanjeev, Anil spoke about the process in BARC. And there are 3 emails from BARC, Sanjeev, and I think you're aware of these emails as well. 3 emails, one written in October, second in November after Arnab's release, and the third email that BARC wrote to a member, a board member and also a member of Prasar Bharati, talking about how there was never any so-called suspicious activity that was reported against Republic TV, which was the basis of the claim made by the Mumbai Police Commissioner when he addressed that news conference. So when there was nothing found at all, then how did the Mumbai Police Commissioner make that announcement in a news conference and then target Republic TV? And BARC has gone on record 3 times. And Anil Singh spoke about BARC and the processes within BARC. And you're talking about a regulatory body like TRAI as well, where most of these issues are dealt with. Then what is happening here is that the Mumbai police is empowered perhaps by political bosses to go all out in its attempt to somehow try and target and hound a media firm which everyone should be aware about, and really this could be a precedent. We've seen it happen in other states as well. This is a precedent that could be followed, Sanjeev, a very dangerous precedent.
Absolutely. This is something very dangerous for democracy. We strongly condemn this. Not only we, the entire country, the entire media fraternity knows the way Republic TV has been hounded by the Maharashtra police, and we strongly condemn this. I don't know how long this is going to continue, but they really cannot do this, and I strongly appeal today again, for the central government to come in between this, and start taking actions, because if the regulatory says that this comes under TRAI, so then TRAI should have been the people to take action on this, not the Mumbai police. We all know that Mumbai police has been vindictive against Arnab.
Yeah.
They have tried their level best to hound the entire organization. They have tried their level best to close down, get this organization closed down. But we from the media fraternity will never support this, what this Maharashtra government is doing, whether the police is doing, and we all need to stand united and fight it out against them. See, the biggest problem is why we cannot believe this is that on the first meeting that happened with BARC, when we told about these malpractices, in that meeting itself, Arnab Goswami was there, I was there in that meeting, and we spoke to Sunil Lula on length. And we had appealed them to, get a check on what these malpractices are happening. There was a case 2 years back, which we had done in Assam, where we had caught hold of the person doing this tampering, and we had put him behind the bars. What was the action BARC took then? So wherever they want, they'll cover it up, and wherever they don't want, they'll not cover it up. This cannot happen. If something has to happen, it has to happen in the entire country. And Vikas is an old timer of this industry. We know him since the last 2 decades. We can never believe that a person like him will be anywhere involved into such malpractices. So this, whatever the Maharashtra police is doing, they are being vindictive. They are not getting the chance. They are not getting a clue to catch hold of Arnab. So what they are doing now, they are trying to harass the employees over there. They are trying to harass the people over there and somehow get something out of them, So we strongly condemn, and I appeal to the entire media fraternity of this country, not only who are in NBF. I strongly appeal to the entire media fraternity of this country that we all should unite together. Today it's happening with Republic. Tomorrow another state government will do it with us. Tomorrow another government, which is a different government, even the BJP can tomorrow do it against any media house where the media will be against them. So this is not a trend that is acceptable at all, and we all in the media fraternity should come, unite and fight it out. I have appealed earlier also, and I am appealing now also. We might have 2-3 associations in the country, but let's keep aside all our whatever differences that we have.
Yeah.
That can be taken care of later on. But at this moment, what is happening to Republic TV, we all need to come united together and fight out this, these demons, I'll have to tell them today, that demons of Mumbai police.
Sanjeev, I would like to add what you
and that's one thing that everyone, Mr. Srikandan Nair. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually,
Before I go across Srikandan, I think Anil wants to add a point. Yeah, go ahead, Anil.
Yeah, please.
What I want to say that we are bounded by the end users license agreement for TRP with the BARC. And once we are guided with the end users license agreement signed with BARC, and there is a disciplinary council who is supposed to take up this matter. So what I mean to say here is that somewhere the state authority has acted beyond its jurisprudence. And this has to be taken care of before we are acting against any broadcaster. Every broadcaster is bounded by the end user's license agreement. And so it makes hardly any sense for us, for state government to come into picture and then talking about whether the rating is being manipulated or not. We all together first need to approach to BARC Disciplinary Council, which is headed by an honorable judge of High Court and Supreme Court. We have to respect that. And in case if the proceedings done by the BARC is not appropriate, then we can think about that these kind of proceedings. And just on the doubt of the something happening, Hansa Research is an agent of a BARC. How Hansa Research can file FIR with state authorities? I am bounded by the BARC. How can, once my agreement is with BARC, how it provides an authority to Hansa Research or any other contract who is providing services to BARC to go to the state authority and file a case? There is an agreement between BARC and the broadcaster. This subject is completely placed or completely misplaced.
You know, Anil, a couple of points that I'd like to make. First of all, in that FIR
Clear
that
over
you
here
spoke about,
that the
Republic
Mumbai
was not
police
named. You
and
know
the
which channel was named. You're very well
Maharashtra
aware of
government is
that.
acting against Republic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We
No,
know,
I just
we
want
all
to make a
know
couple
which
of
channel
points.
was named.
Adding to
I
what
just
Anil
don't want
said,
to
he
take
spoke
out the
about
names because
Yeah,
I'm
look at the
asking
irony of
entire
it.
media fraternity to unite.
I know, look at the irony
Today I'm
of it.
appealing everybody to unite. So let's
That's
keep
what
our
I'm saying.
differences
Yeah, but-
separately. And let's keep our differences and we should come and fight
Yeah.
for honor. It's not fighting for honor. We are fighting for ourselves. Because this is going to happen, and I take my word today,
I don't
this
know
is
about
going to
other
happen
medias.
in
I
every
don't-
state of this country. Wherever a media house will
Yeah.
speak against,
Sanjeev,
wherever the media is going to speak against the
Sanjeev,
government, this is going to happen.
I don't know
So
about
it's
other
like
media
breaking
bodies.
the fourth
Let me,
pillar
I
of
want to go across
democracy.
to
It's already
Srikandan.
on the verge of breaking
Absolutely, I
down.
want to go across to Mr. Nair.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, Mr. Nair. Mr. Nair. Mr. Nair.
Once my rights are protected under a
Yeah, Mr. Nair wanted to make a point.
Yeah, in fact, I know
Yeah.
because Kanchandani
Mr.
for
Nair.
last few years, actually, you know that we have two channels in Kerala. One is Flowers and Entertainment
Exactly.
TV channel, and the other is the 24 News channel. And at the moment I have started the channels in Kerala, this Vikas Chandani and Kanchandani was with me, and
Yeah.
he was looking after the marketing operations in Mumbai. I know him very personally, and he is a person who believes in values. And he will never involve in this kind of malpractices. And one more thing I want to add is the authorized agency in this case is BARC. BARC has never come with an allegation that Republic TV has manipulated TRP. But even then the Mumbai police claimed that they have manipulated, and they own the very reason they have made an arrest in last Sunday, this Vikas Kanchandani. I think this is a direct attack on the media freedom that we are enjoying, which is granted by the Constitution of India, not by any government of any state in India. So we should protect. Instead of airing some grievances against Arnab Goswami, I think the whole media fraternity should come united and fight against this kind of authoritarian attitude of the Mumbai police. And I just recollect what Supreme Court has told during the case with Arnab Goswami. What court said? Court said that when the human rights of a media person is violated, we will come to the help of such person. We will be here to intervene in that. In that way, Supreme Court was interfering. Even then, the Mumbai police showed the courage to arrest this Vikas, the CEO of the Republic TV. I think this is totally unfair and unbecoming for a government like Maharashtra. We beyond the consideration of that belong to the same organization, we should appeal the whole media people in the country that we should fight against this kind of attitude on the part of the Mumbai police.
No, but that's breaking news. You know, listening to all three of you, Sanjeev, Anil, and Srikandan. Now, Sanjeev is saying that this could be a precedent. This could be a precedent in other states as well.
Exactly. This can happen.
Right, Sanjeev? This could happen to anybody. Ask Anil of TV5. TV5 has also been targeted.
Absolutely.
TV5 has also been targeted. Ask Anil.
Other states are planning. Other states are planning.
This could be used as a
they have
template.
learned now.
See, this is a clearly overstepping.
Absolutely.
Of
This is going to be the template. People are planning.
Yeah, Anil wanted to say something. Yes, Anil, go ahead. TV5 Prague and the MD of Last TV all talking about how this could be a precedent. Go ahead. Yeah, Anil, I didn't have a clear line with you. Go ahead, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
See, the media plays a very critical role in our democracy, and we are considered as one of the very critical pillar of democracy. And we are supposed to set an example, and at the same time, state government has to cooperate with us. And where my rights are very much protected via an agreement, there is no need for any state government to step in and launch a fire and then start a proceedings. It's an abuse of power. The law must take its own course. But here, when there is an agreement, there is a body, there is a disciplinary council headed by an honorable judge of High Court and Supreme Court. The whole process which is going on ground is unwarranted. It's a clear abuse of power. Somewhere we have misplaced the whole fact, and we are ignoring that. It's not about the media. It's about how we are conducting ourselves. how we are conducting ourselves when there is an agreement to be is invalid. There is a authority to exercise the powers, whether there is a manipulation or there is any interference in the whole functioning of a rating system. There is a BARC which is having a regulated trial. There is a Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Then why should we get into this process where we are harassing the CEO of a media channel? And this is happening. We are seeing, like we had witnessed in the state of Andhra Pradesh, a similar kind of incident.